Hi, so I'm Emma Renton, and I'm the owner of a company called Emma Renton Garden Designs, and we're based in West London.
Okay. Emma, tell me about some of the interesting projects you've been involved in over the last few months.
Well, I'm actually a garden designer that runs a construction company, which means that I take care of projects from the beginning to the end. And this means I have full control over projects, and I can tweak the creativity in the project as it's ongoing. We're actually sitting right now in a garden that I did about 3-4 months ago, and it has an incredibly beautiful curvy deck. Now, it's not easy making a curvy deck, and it wasn't an easy process to do that. My timber merchants were very accommodating for me, put it that way. And then we built a curvy snake. We call it the snake bed at the far end. And this is a garden that we did specifically for a middle-aged woman. It's quite a feminine garden, and it's very it's got very pretty planting in it. Now let's me think about a sort of a masculine type garden that I've done. Now let's talk about the little garden that I just did for a recently widowed mum with 4 children, and her husband unfortunately died when the children were very young, and she's managed to have a house extension built, and she's built a really fabulous outdoor space for the kids. Her house is quite small, and there are 4 of these young children, and she's got a deck for the children to play on, so they can go out there immediately. And then we've laid a fake lawn past the deck, so she never has to worry about mud and bringing bits of soil through her lovely new kitchen. And this fake lawn looks pretty cool, and it's going to go all the way through the winter. Let's talk from the beginning. I've been doing my job for about 11 years, and I trained as a mature student to do this. I went back to college and I did a plants course and a design course and some business courses and stuff, which I think is really important. And I started off and I advertised and marketed myself a lot, and I now have done about 250 gardens, so I find that most of my work comes from word of mouth and through networking. The process generally, I do market myself quite a bit as well, because I employ quite a few people and I need to bring a constant flow of work. We have to be busy 51 weeks of the year, and that's a lot of work that comes through the door. So the process that I work by now is that generally I'll probably be in a competition with 2 other people, and when I get the job we then proceed with sort of the ideas and the costings that we're going to produce. Quite a few of the smaller gardens that we do now don't actually really require specific drawings. Often we actually mark it out on the ground, and I show clients. I'm based in West London, and most of the gardens that I've done are in West London, so I frequently show clients work that I've done, which works extremely well. I do find actually my best tool is my website, by the way. And we do family gardens, gardens for single men, gardens for retired people. It's completely across the board. I don't specialise in anything, and I don't have any preferences really, though I do like the garden I'm in because it's got pretty plants in, and some gardens are very low on plants, and I do think plants make a garden.
Okay. And Emma, in terms of any general advice you might have for someone thinking of entering landscaping, garden design as a...
In all seriousness, buy a lot of wet weather gear.